Did you know that every day around 2000 companies are born in India and yours could be the next? Hi everyone, welcome to Legally Sane by Sanya. I'm Sanya. I'm here to make law simple, practical and fun for you. Today we are going to dive into one of the most crucial topics for entrepreneurs and lawyers. How to incorporate companies under the Companies Act 2013 step by step. And stick around because I have got some fun trivia and interesting stories to make sure that you don't just learn, you enjoy this video as well. Okay, step 1. What kind of company are you dreaming of? Under the Companies Act 2013, you primarily get 3 options. First one is private limited company. Great for startups and small businesses. Requires 2 and maximum 200 members. Second one is public limited company. This is good for large business houses which are looking to raise public funds at some point in time. Requires minimum 7 number of members and there is no limit on the maximum number of members that this company can have. And the third one is one-person company or OPC. Solo founders rejoice because now even one person can make a company. Fun fact, before 2013, if you were a single founder, you had to forcefully add a fake partner or a relative if you wanted to incorporate a company. But one-person concept changed that forever. Quick tip, if you are just starting out, go private limited. This is easier to manage. Investors prefer it too, and bank financing also comes in handy when needed. Step 2. Naming your baby. Your company. So you need to apply for the name approval using Part A of Form SPICE on the portal of the Ministry of Corporate Affairs or MCA as we call it. A few rules and tips for name approval. Number 1. The name should be unique and not identical or too similar to the existing names like Tata, Infosys, etc. No, you cannot be called Tata Infosys Private Limited. Next up, the name should not violate any trademarks like Pepsi, Colgate, Cadbury, etc. Without an approval, the name should also not contain any words like ministry, national, PSUs, banks, stock exchanges. Basically, any word that gives an assumption that the company is related to any of the ministries of the government, the state, the banks, the stock exchanges or the PSUs. Pro tip, use the MCA's free tool called as the check company name before applying. Saves you a lot of heartbreak later. Next up, obtaining a digital signature certificate or a DSC, your online identity to sign all company documents digitally. Now, why do we need it? Because all MCA filings are required to be made electronically. No paper pushing anymore. And who needs a DSC? So all directors and subscribers to the Memorandum of Association or MOA and Articles of Association or AOA of the company require the DSC. Wait, I'm going to tell you what an MOA and an AOA is in the later part of the video. Step 4 is obtaining for the Director Identification Number or DIN. Every director across all companies are required to obtain DIN, which is more like a unique identity number for such director. The good news is that if you're applying for incorporation through Form SPICE, then DIN number gets automatically allotted to the first-time directors, which means that there is no need for a separate application for DIN like the old days. Step 5 is preparing the charter documents, the backbone of your company. So the Memorandum of Association or MOA and Articles of Association or AOA are called as the charter documents of your company. MOA defines what businesses your company can do and AOA defines how those businesses can be done. So you can think of MOA as the what and AOA as the how-to handbooks of the company. The Companies Act 2013 provides for the basic drafts for MOA and AOA which you can use as the base draft for your company. Alternatively, you can also download the MOA and AOA of companies which are undertaking similar business as yours from the portal of MCA, which you can use as a base draft for your company. A fun trivia. Did you know that in British India, the companies literally used to send handwritten MOA and AOA to the registrar by post, sealed with red wax? No Control C, no Control V back then. And today, it's all digital with no messy ink stains. So there are a few other information and documents that you are required to have before filing the Form SPICE, such as consent to act as director, the address proof and identity proof for all the directors, the proof of registered office of the company, such as rent agreement, utility bill, etc. A pro tip: keep all of these data and information ready before you start filling the Form SPICE for a seamless and easier application. A quick pro tip: download the preview version of the form before the final submission, because one wrong typo, like the wrong director address or the wrong office address, could mean full rejection. Did you know that earlier you had to file 8 to 10 applications for incorporation? Now, thanks to Form SPICE, it's mostly one shot, one kill. Step 7. Pay the fees and upload the documents. So once your Form SPICE is filled, it's time to pay the government fees, that is the stamp duty, which varies by the state, and the MCA filing fees. Step 8. The issuance of the Certificate of Incorporation or the COI. So if everything checks out, the ROC will issue the Holy Grail, the COI, usually within 3 to 5 working days. Now your company officially exists. This also means that now you're legally allowed to hire, fire, grow, sell, and even raise those $1 million funds. You also get the company identification number, which is like the company's Aadhaar number. Once you have the COI, you can use it to open a current account in your company's name. Banks typically ask for a company's COI, MOA, AOA, PAN, as well as the director's KYC for opening of a bank account in the name of the company. And that's the complete journey, from a big idea to a real company under the Companies Act 2013. Most of the unicorns that you hear about today, like Zomato and Nykaa, all started with this little piece of paper called the Certificate of Incorporation. Trust me, it's not just a certificate. It is the official birth certificate of people's dream. If you like this video, hit that like button, comment, and share with your friends. And if you want to be legally sane, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until next time, have a nice day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.